I probably don't look the prettiest, but it's because we're hot, sweaty, and tired. But we had a lovely day. It rained the last little bit. I had to kind of come on and come back on again because am I live? I'm telling you, sometimes I wonder about this YouTube thing. It tells you you're live and then it doesn't. So I'm making sure I'm live before I can kind of continue, because if I'm not, then well, we'll figure it out, guys. We normally do, don't we? We normally do. Trying to seeing what's going on. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to see what's happening, making sure that it's there. Okay. Anyway, we had a lovely day. It was pretty. It rained when we were on our way this morning to the garage sale, and then it rained on about they stopped at 3 o'clock, and sure enough, at 3 o'clock there was a deluge. Of course, now it's all sunny, so we're just having one of those days, one of those weather days. We're not taking the scenic route home because we're just too tired. But we had a lovely day. We really got to have a chance to get to know the people that were hosting the garage sale, which we were thankful for. The gentleman is a pastor, and he did a little bit at Christina's wedding, but we didn't really get a chance to talk to them much. Lovely couple, and so we got to talk with them. And it rained again the last little bit that started off, and then it rained exactly at 3 o'clock. I mean, on the button. And we had brought a canopy with us. We put that up like the last hour or so that we were able to kind of protect what was there. So we have stuff in the back that we're going to have to go through, not today, because this is not happening today. We're too tired for that. But we will have to at least open it up because maybe some of the stuff got wet. We don't want it to sit in there and have issues. But we were thankful for what clothes we brought with us that did not sell. Their church is doing a clothing drive, so we were able to give them the clothes and say, here, give them to the clothing drive. So that was really nice. I really love to be able to do that. And we didn't make a lot. That was okay. It wasn't the focus of the focus was the connection and being there and you know, chit-chatting and getting to know some people and so forth. And but this girl is exhausted. So is this girl over here. Yes. We're both tired. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, guys? That is just the rolling hills of Ohio over there, for sure. So I said I would go live on the way home. We stopped by Kohl's and got my containers that I needed, that I picked up. Hi, coffee. Well, we're back. We're heading home, and at 3 o'clock on the dot, the Lord is good. I mean, it poured, and this Florida girl just stepped right out, and I was just right out in the rain. And it was so, I shouldn't laugh, but my son-in-law, of course, they were going to the car and it was raining, right? And my son-in-law is just running out to the car, right? And oh, well, thank you so much, Coffee, for sending those hearts. If y'all don't know, when you do a vertical live stream in your, vertical live stream, and thank you. We are being safe. Vertical live stream. You can turn off super stickers. For those that don't know what the emojis are, or gems or whatever they call them, you can turn off the super stickers. and you can turn on gems. The super chats still work, but the super stickers go away on the vertical live stream, not on the horizontal one, and you can change it over to the gems. So if you are gifts, yes. So for people that don't know what they are, I love. Thank you so much again for the floating hearts. I appreciate that. Actually goes to Mama over here, and she appreciates it very, very much. But it was funny because my son-in-law was just running to the car, and my daughter's just, just sauntering out, just right in the rain.
Leisurely walking in the car in the pouring rain, and he's screaming and running as fast as he could.
And it was funny because I kind of did the same thing. The rain hit, I just went waltzing out there and got wet, and it was like, this is Florida. This is what you do. It was funny because my grandmother used to sit there and say, oh, you're going to get wet. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm going to dry. I'm going to dry. Don't worry about it. I'm going to dry. And then that was always funny. And then the one gentleman, he had his flip-flops on. He'd take them off and so forth and go barefoot. And I'm like, yep, exactly what I do. And I mean, I could step outside and my girl, like, you're on your bare feet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a Florida girl. I'm in flip-flops. And I'm in flip-flops in Ohio until it's too cold to be in flip-flops. Now, I have found Hey Dudes. I love my Hey Dudes. They're the only shoe that I can really wear. I've worn sneakers, but for some reason when I wear sneakers, my feet they hurt in sneakers. But I can wear Hey Dudes, and I can wear them if we leave here and go to Indiana to see his family, I can be in the car with my Hey Dudes on, and they're comfortable and they don't bother me. So I'm very thankful that I found Hey Dudes. But I was just standing out in the weather going, this is water, all dry, and it's not gonna hurt me. And so I was thankful. Yeah, I wear flip-flops, and I found my Hey Dudes, and that's what I love. But I was really thankful that the clothes that we brought up, that any of the clothes that we had, we gave right to the people that were hosting the garage sale and say, your church is doing a clothing drive, take them. I don't want to bring back home. I'm not going to wear them. And if someone else can benefit from them, go right ahead and benefit from them. So I just handed them right over, and I was so glad to be able to do that. And then we were able to, go and buy my son-in-law and daughter lunch, and that was nice. On the way home, don't tell anybody, we stopped off at Dairy Queen and got an ice cream cone. We're like, we want something cold.
Cold and sweet.
Yeah, so we had that. So we had that. So it was the fellowship was wonderful. And just a trigger warning. My dad, when he passed in 21, we had his ashes turned. Am I guessing? Thank you. In Dayton.
I put an N in there, but there is no
in Dayton, Ohio. And when we moved up here, that was the closest military cemetery because he was in the Navy. So he served 28 years, 6 months, and 10 days as he would always count as a first-class petty officer. And so when that was the closest place. But now that we've moved up here, look at this, isn't it beautiful? Now that we moved up here, the closest cemetery is near Rittman, Ohio, in the Worcester area, and that's so forth. So that's the closest one. So we have his ashes to place in, and then do the same thing up here. We're not going to go through the whole ceremony, but my daughter wants this couple, he's a pastor, to come and do a little, service with us when we do that interment here. And the reason we did it too is because this way we can go visit. And she can't leave here until she's 150. Well, it felt like 150 degrees today, I'm telling you what. And so she can't leave until she's 150, but when that does happen, at least she'll be close. Hi, Jason P. Thank you. Mama's right here. Jason wishes you a happy belated birthday.
Thank you, Jason.
And so it was so sore. So this way, people from our church that want to come and participate in all of that can. If it was in Dayton, it would be a lot for them to go, because Dayton's about 2 hours away and it's not the most convenient. So that's one of the reasons why we did it. We just haven't had a chance with everything going on. My mother is 79 years young.
79, yes.
Years young. That's my mama.
Hi.
And my mama.
I can't take my eyes off
She
the
can't
road.
take. I'm glad she can't take her eyes off the road.
The road is twisty.
So,
turny, and there's a car right behind
Yep.
me.
And so I'm just very thankful she's here and still here with us. I've been very blessed in my life to have a mom who I now consider one of my best friends. And that's what happened with Christina. She was she's now going to be, I feel so old, 27. Give this birthday this September. And I would say oftentimes, I'm not here to be your friend yet. I get to be your friend when you grow up. But when you get married and so forth and you're on your own, I get to be your friend then. She is 79. And she just turned 79. And I said, I get to be your friend after that. So now my daughter and I are really becoming that best friend. We love this drive through here. It is so...
This is sort of scenic in here.
Yeah. This is a very small town. This is, where is it in? Mifflin, Ohio. So I'm telling you all, you're going to sneeze by the time we get out of it. It starts here and it ends down there. If you want to talk about, that's awesome. Yeah, that sunset that's happening.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So it's literally just this strip is Mifflin. This is the heart of Mifflin, is right down in here.
They've paved the road here.
Yes.
Nice.
So it's a little town. Cute little town, but there's not much town.
No.
Yes. It's really small. Mifflin is really small. You have Mifflin, and Hayesville is even smaller, believe it or not. Their downtown is really small. And then, of course, the bigger town is Ashland, Ohio. That's bigger. And then, of course, you're going to come up here, and this is going on the way to Charles Mills, on the way to Mansfield, Ohio, and you'll go into Charles Mills Lake, and people actually come and they camp here, and they actually store their RVs here for the winter, and then they'll come back. They'll close it all down, but they'll store them. So this over here is Charles Mills Lake, and people will take boats out on the lake and so forth, and see there's a boat dock down there. And of course there's the dam over there. I know Ashland. I grew up in Illinois.
Oh.
I'm going to say it. See, there's somebody out on a boat over there. So I don't know. Does Illinois have an Ashland? I guess there's an Ashland, Ohio, and Ashland, Illinois, right?
There could be a lot of Ashlands.
There is. Apparently, there's more than one Mansfield. And then, of course, that's where you see all the campers, and they'll store them here. There's a whole campground here, and they'll actually store the campers that are there. We know there's a Mansfield, Ohio, because
There's a Mansfield, Louisiana.
no, Ohio. Because apparently Amazon likes to deliver our packages to Mansfield, Louisiana, instead of Mansfield, Ohio.
There's a street with our name on it.
In Mansfield.
Louisiana.
And they fix it, and then they go back to delivering packages back to Mansfield. It's a whole big mess. But anyway, this Charles Mills Lake is beautiful. There's one on the other side, and it's actually Charles Mills Dam. And there's like, hi country, how are you? There's like a place you could sit and have coffee and all that kind of stuff. Small town life is great. Yep, I love it. I never thought that I would like it because I grew up in Florida, where it was more, of a urban kind of setting. But I love living where you're in the car. I love country life. Now, I like driving the back roads, and I'm happy in the back roads. So you're right, Mom. That does place. I don't know what it must. We got to find out about it one of these days. We have to go into it one of these days. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. It must be soybean. It's got to be soybean. Yeah. So we did good. The company was more the reason why, but we did nice today. It was just nice, but man, it was hot. I cannot wait for winter. Oh my Lord. It was
every hot day we have.
Okay, you can go ahead and treasure every hot day. This girl wants it cold. Believe me. Oh, hi, Brittany. How are you? Welcome on in. For those that are coming on in that are new, we do not crochet here, even though it is blessed to crochet. We crochet connection. No crochet hook is required. And then, of course, we have our blessings through connection, which we do more connection. I'm doing pretty good, Brittany's Life. Welcome on in. We do more connection over at Blessings Through Connection, which is a great place for you to help grow as a channel, whether you have content or no content. We want people to come together. We're saying to people, listen, get rid of the vision in your head. I know it's really hard, but we're really saying to people, listen, you don't have a connection to places you subscribe to necessarily, but there's connection and community that happens here on YouTube. And I'm actually going to do a live about, welcome back in. And I'm going to do a live about a study that was recently done. And it'll be awesome to talk about it because I know YouTube has it called the subscribe button, but reset your mind and consider it the connection button. So we're saying hit the connection button, and if you haven't checked out our YouTube shuffle, check out our YouTube shuffle. And Blessings Through Connection is just really a lot of people coming together, and they're really connecting with each other. I'm loving to see what is happening over there. It's a lot of really good people coming together, and people that have channels that are actually finding people that are just viewers that are just coming in. And, we're giving shout outs and, having people connect and making you a mod when you come in. So, we got the blessing to connection, and we have, of course, our main focus will always be blessed to crochet. That's where our heart is for sure. And we're thankful for all the support. Isn't that beautiful, man? Guys, believe it or not, it's even more beautiful coming through the phone than it is to look at it. I don't know what it is, but anyway. So I see in my future and in yours, I can guarantee you Mocha will be not walked far tonight.
No.
So anyway, but we had a lovely time, and I'm just thankful that we were able to make a little. We were able to give a little, which was giving, of course, some of the clothes, all the clothes we brought up there that we're not using. We were able to actually give back to a local church. And we were able to give it to them for their clothing drive. So we were so glad we were able to do that. And, you know, some good things came out of today, and that was the point of it. You know, and we'll do it next year with them. It was really nice. I really enjoyed it, but I'm tuckered. Now we have to unload the car. Jason would come up and help me. Josh, well, first of all, we wouldn't have had room for Josh. And Josh
could have gone. We wouldn't have room.
Yeah, with only room for 2 people in our car. But
Josh would have been miserable.
oh, he would have been so hot. He just gets so hot so easily. And then, of course, he would have, on my way. I love it. Thanks, bro. But also, he would have just been miserable. And he got started with the medication yesterday. So, you know, it was best that he stays home. And, of course, we would have been gone for, goodness gracious, almost 7 o'clock this morning. That would have left Mocha there almost 12 hours?
12 hours.
And that would have been a long...
Right. It's what time? It's 11 hours.
Yes, that would have been way too long for her to be all by herself for all that time. So we kept him home. But
he was babysitting.
He was babysitting the baby, for sure. Boy, she was too much. And then tomorrow at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we will be doing Blessings Through Connection. So if you guys haven't checked out that channel, go ahead and do that. Jason, if you have an opportunity, if you can hit exclamation point, I don't have it to do it right now. Hit exclamation point B, T as in Tom, C as in cat. It will drop Blessings Through Connection down. If you guys haven't subscribed to that other channel, then go ahead and subscribe. And then, of course, we will be back. Thank you very much. We will be back tomorrow. I forgot I had my mother's phone on when I was doing this. We will be back. I will go ahead and schedule it. Hopefully I can move tomorrow. This is Jason's Better Half's channel. And so if you haven't checked her out, go ahead and check her out. Crafty Witch. We will be on tomorrow morning if I can move. If you guys don't, I forgot I have my mother's phone on. That's how tired I am. But if I can walk tomorrow enough to be able to go to church, I will. If you guys see a live stream that's been put up or postponed, you'll know. Church didn't happen. Because we're tuckered individuals. But anyway, we were thankful. It was a good day. We did good. We enjoyed, of course, anytime I get to hang out with my mama and my daughter and my son-in-law, I'm a happy girl. And meet some wonderful people. And they were just delightful. And I'm so thankful that we had that opportunity to do that. You know, sometimes, if you're selling things at a garage sale, you'd like to make some money. But sometimes that's not all that's about it. You know, if you think about it, sometimes it's maybe if you're doing it, what they do is they do kind of a combination of several different neighbors that come together and do this yard sale. And it's wonderful. Of course, Christina and Jared don't live by them, but they let them participate. And then, of course, they also have, like, they do something with, Lifeways? I'm trying to think of what LifeWise and so forth, which brings kids together to be able to help them and spread the word and so forth. And so they were able to sell some things to help that as well. And so it was just all around good. And I think Christina enjoyed us having this there.
Yes.
And it's going to rain again just about the time we come home. We finished the day with rain, Well, we started the day with rain, midday, and now it's going to rain again. It does not know what it is doing here in Ohio. I'm telling you, it doesn't quite know what it's doing. That's for sure. But again, it's just,
We should stop and get gas so we don't have to do that tomorrow.
yeah, if I can walk out to be.
I can try to do it.
Everything's so sore. I was able to tell I was able to tell one of the guys that was there that helped. His name was Jeff, and I just said, Jeff, I said, I deal with fibromyalgia. The minute I said that, he said, your body has got to be screaming right now. And I'm like, yep, that's about the gist of it. So I had to go into the Kohl's to get my containers that I ordered, and and they moved the customer service. I was like, the customer service when we were in there the last time was to the back of the store. So I went in the back of the store where I know the customer service is, and they moved it to the front of the store with the front of the store pickup. Of course, it was a different store because it wasn't my normal Kohl's. And then, of course, they've gotten rid of everything except for self-checkout. I have a real problem with self-checkout, but I will leave that rant for another day when I have the energy to deal with it. Because I don't have the energy to deal with it today. But, we had that when I had left the auto dealership before they made that changeover. And we knew, and that we'd heard in the grapevine that they were doing that, and actually taking that away and letting the sales guys write the tickets, check on the cars, finish the tickets, and check out the person. And we're like, this is going to be disaster. Because what happened over the time, I was there for 6 years. So there was customers that came in on a regular basis to have their cars done. What was happening is we were building a relationship. There were people that knew me and would see me. They just knew me. I had a lady, she was called the woo-woo lady. And she just come in, woo-woo, woo-woo. That was her thing. And she'd come in and she said, hi, Mary, how you doing? And there was a relationship built. There was a gentleman there that was Greek. So he'd come in and he'd say a little bit of something. And every once in a while, he'd bring me the best baklava I've ever had in my life. Bring me some baklava, and there was relationships being built there with us, and there was so much going to be put on the things of the cash of the sales guys that were doing all the, getting the cars fixed and all that kind of stuff, and having to check on the cars. And I thought, the customer service is going to go down because there's so much on the plates of that. But I didn't have to worry about that because by the time, of course, I left before they did all that, but I thought, this is not going to be good. And so to go there and kind of see a row of self-checkouts at Kohl's, I don't know if it's at our Kohl's, but that one, I'm like, you guys are taking away the face. You're taking away the face. I know that it's money spent, but it's money worth to be spent to have a cashier there, to be able to say hello, to be able to talk to you. It makes such a difference than a machine. Anyway, that's my little rant for today. That's about the only rant you're going to get out of me because I'm tired. So anyway, I'm going to end this because we are almost on. Yes, it does. Now, there's an article before I get off here. There's an article that was done. Kevin Colby actually has it. He did it, and I listened to his video this morning, but I'm actually going to take the study, and we're going to talk about it, of why people watch YouTube. Why are the viewers watching it? You're going to be surprised that there's a theme that is going through the entire study. There's 5 different reasons, and the entire study has a theme going through. And I think that whether you're a content creator or a viewer, it's important to understand the reason why not only they're watching you, but you're watching YouTube. There's a reason behind it, and you're only going to find it here, YouTube. And it's a whole separate platform. Let YouTube do YouTube. Don't try to make YouTube into Facebook or Instagram or anything else. Let YouTube be YouTube, and it will be YouTube, and it will do it and serve it well. So join us tomorrow for Blessings Through Connection. I will put up the post for tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Or usually we are on the road about 9 o'clock in the morning. If for some reason you see it rescheduled, you're going to know why. And remember, guys, thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for your support from both me and from Mama.
Yes.
We're at a red light. And so we love you all. We're going to go get some gas in the car. And then maybe we can fill ourselves up with a little bit of energy by the time we get home. So remember to be proud of being yourself. Love you too. Love you all. Tell Crafty I said hi. I send my love to as well. And remember to be proud of being yourself, because everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. And be proud of being yourself. Everyone else is taken. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully, be praying for me. I'm going to need it. Love you all. Bye-bye. Have a good day or night.